We go from Jacksonville. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
A first carry now for Thompson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Vince Williams on the tackle.
It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front three, your front four, your front five, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So third and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
Hey, Haywood. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. He can't fight.
Minshew sets to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Logan Cook.
And third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Johnson on the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
Keep giving it to him. Come on, keep giving it to him. Let's go.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at the 40. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. Ray McLeod, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
To James Washington.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. On first and 10 is Conner. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
taken down.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger with a touchdown pass to Juju Smith-Schuster. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
The extra point.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Steelers 7, Jaguars nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And his throw here's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Fitzpatrick on the cover.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
55 is mine, guy, 55.
Now Minshew. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He's taken down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Check 26, check 26.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Jaguars nothing.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run here with Connor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
On the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. They'll look to run with Connor. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
A 2-yard.
Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Derek Watt taking it in. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And I guess that's where you turn on 4th and goal to your muscle back there. Hand him the football. He does the dirty work.
I think you're asking a lot of your defense there, right? Having to make the stand, have to prepare for just about any type of play to be called, and then here comes the power right at you. On that play, the big man got into the end zone.
And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Just like that.
Hand off to Thompson. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
4. Brought down at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Looking to throw it. Minshew. He'll fire one deep for West. And that's caught inside the 35.
Nothing here.
Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, 70 yards. And the Jaguars are back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Steelers 14, Jaguars 7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down the 29-yard line. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. Flush to his right, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Got an open man. It's Washington. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Boswell's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma go out one for the sake. No hard to there's nothing left. I'ma run to the
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. To throw again on second down. Minshew. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. 23 yards, the pickup there.
First and
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
brings up 2nd and 7.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. A little surprise here on 3rd and 1. He'll try and run forward with Connor. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They start the drive with counter. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Josh Allen.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
And it's third down.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete here.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Samuels, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your...
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
ball carrier.
Derek Watt, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And 3.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Minshew. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
Running to start the drive is Samuels. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Connor on the toss left side. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Roethlisberger. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
The ball carried.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
At his own 7-yard line.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
4-yard line.
Let's go. 230. 50.
On first down, it's Connor, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Extra point is good.
And it's up and good.
The score, Steelers 31, Jaguars 14. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Making it happy, Captain.
And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Boswell on for the point after.
Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
Milk bones?
None.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Watch the slant. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Man, I got you. Yes. Roy. Hey, wahoo. Good Mike.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 56 from
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets them 8. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Henderson.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
It's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Steeler ball carrier.
We got a plane to catch.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
26, Mike, 26, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They go play action with Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Josh Jones.
Roethlisberger's pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Score Steelers 38. Jaguars 20.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.